Welcome back to our channel Rare Coins Collections, Coin Enthusiasts. Today, we have something truly special for you, a coin that may have slipped under your radar but is worth its weight in gold. We're talking about the United States Liberty half dollar from 1918, a piece of US history that could potentially be worth thousands of dollars. If you're a coin collector, investor, or just someone fascinated by the world of rare coins, you're in for a treat. At first glance, the 1918 Liberty half dollar may seem like just another coin from a bygone era, but there's a lot more to this coin than meets the eye. To truly understand why this coin is so valuable today, let's take a step back in time and look at its history. The Liberty half dollar was struck by the U.S. Mint from 1916 to 1947, and it became a symbol of American independence and freedom. Featuring the iconic image of Lady Liberty, this coin was part of a series of coins that represented the strength, unity, and determination of the American people. In 1918, the world was in the midst of the aftermath of World War I, and the U.S. was transitioning into a new era of prosperity and technological advancement. The Liberty half dollar minted in that year was part of a production run that was relatively large for its time, but not all of the coins from this period have survived in pristine condition. As we'll see in just a moment, this coin's rarity, combined with its condition, makes it a highly desirable piece for collectors. The design of the 1918 Liberty half dollar is one of the things that makes it stand out from other coins. On the obverse side, you'll find a detailed portrait of Lady Liberty, with her hair flowing freely, symbolizing freedom. She wears a Phrygian cap, which is a traditional symbol of liberty. This image is surrounded by the words, Liberty, and the date, 1918, giving the coin its iconic look. On the reverse, you'll see an eagle perched on a bundle of arrows, representing the United States' strength and resolve. Now, why is the 1918 Liberty half dollar so sought after by collectors today? It all comes down to a few important factors: rarity, condition, and potential minting errors. First and foremost, this coin is considered to be somewhat rare, especially when found in uncirculated or near-perfect condition. While millions of these coins were produced, many were heavily circulated over the years, leading to wear and tear. Over time, the once beautiful designs and sharp details on the coin became worn down, making well-preserved specimens highly prized. One of the reasons the 1918 Liberty half dollar is so valuable today is due to the fact that finding one in excellent condition is extremely difficult. Most coins from this era were used in everyday transactions, and after decades of handling, most have experienced significant wear. When a coin is in pristine condition, especially one that hasn't been circulated, it's a major find, and collectors are willing to pay a premium for it. But condition is just part of the equation. There are also rare minting errors that can dramatically increase the value of the 1918 Liberty half dollar. Some coins from this period were struck with misaligned dies, resulting in off-center designs. Others might have errors in the lettering or other features of the coin. These errors are highly coveted by collectors because they are one of a kind, adding a unique quality to the coin. If you happen to have a 1918 Liberty half dollar with a noticeable minting error, you could be holding on to something truly special. So, how much can a 1918 Liberty half dollar really be worth? Well, the value depends on several factors, including the coin's condition, rarity, and any potential minting errors. A well-worn, circulated coin might only fetch a few $100s, but when it comes to coins in pristine, uncirculated condition, the value skyrockets. In fact, a 1918 Liberty half dollar in perfect or near-perfect condition can be worth as much as $48,000. Yes, that's right, $48,000 for a single 1918 Liberty half dollar. It's a staggering amount, but for collectors and investors, the rarity and historical significance of this coin make it highly valuable. The combination of its beauty, rich history, and the fact that finding one in excellent condition is extremely rare makes this coin a true gem in the world of numismatics. If you happen to come across a 1918 Liberty half dollar in your collection, or if you've inherited one from a family member, it's definitely worth taking the time to have it professionally evaluated. A certified coin grading service will assess its condition and assign it a grade, which can give you an accurate sense of its value. If the coin is in exceptional shape, you may find that it's worth much more than you initially thought. In conclusion, the 1918 Liberty half dollar is far more than just a piece of US currency. It's a rare and valuable coin that holds a significant place in American history. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or someone who's just starting to explore the world of rare coins, this coin is one that should definitely be on your radar. So, the next time you stumble upon a 1918 Liberty half dollar, take a moment to appreciate its history and condition. It could be worth $48,000. Today, we have something really exciting in store for you, a coin that might just be hiding in plain sight, waiting to make you a small fortune. If you've ever wondered whether some modern coins could be worth big money, you're about to find out. We're talking about the 2006 United States Liberty half dollar. While this coin might seem like just another everyday piece of currency, it actually holds much more value than you may think. Stick around, and by the end of this video, you'll be looking at your coins in a whole new light. Now, you might be wondering, why would a 2006 Liberty half dollar, a coin that's not that old, be worth so much? To answer that, we need to dive into a bit of history and understand the context of this specific coin. The Liberty half dollar series, with its iconic design, has been a symbol of freedom and strength in the United States. While the coin was minted in various forms from the late 1800s through the 20th century, the 2006 version marks an interesting period in the history of U.S. coinage. In 2006, the U.S. Mint was producing half dollars as part of a limited run, mainly for collectors rather than for general circulation. These coins were struck to commemorate the timeless design of Lady Liberty, which has remained a symbol of America's values. The 2006 Liberty half dollar, featuring Lady Liberty's image on the obverse, was issued as part of the continuing series that included the Kennedy half dollar, and it was produced with high-quality standards. However, despite being in circulation for only a short period, some of these coins have ended up being highly valuable. One of the reasons for the high value of the 2006 Liberty half dollar lies in its rarity and pristine, uncirculated condition. Like most coins, the more circulated they are, the more wear and tear they endure. Coins that have been in daily use for years often show signs of scratches, dings, and fading, making them far less desirable to collectors. On the flip side, coins that have been carefully preserved or never used in circulation are in much higher demand. These uncirculated versions are far rarer than one might think, and they can command a hefty price at auction or in the hands of dedicated collectors. But there's more. The value of a 2006 Liberty half dollar is also driven up by the presence of specific mint errors. Mint errors are a collector's dream because they make a coin unique and even more valuable. A simple mistake at the mint can result in a coin that's unlike any other, and collectors are willing to pay a premium for such coins. For instance, you may come across a 2006 Liberty half dollar with an off-center strike, a doubled die, or even a coin that has been struck by a defective die. These error coins are considered rare, and their value is much higher than standard issue coins. If you're lucky enough to find one of these mint errors in your collection, you could be holding on to a small treasure. Let's now talk about the market for the 2006 Liberty half dollar and how much it can actually be worth. Many of these coins have already been pulled from circulation and sold to collectors, which drives up their demand. However, it's not just any 2006 Liberty half dollar that will fetch a high price. The key factors in determining the value are the coin's condition and any unique features like minting errors. A coin that has been kept in mint condition, untouched by time and handling, can be worth much more than a typical coin. And if it happens to have a rare minting error, the price can skyrocket. So, how much can you expect to get for a 2006 Liberty half dollar? While a standard coin in good condition might only fetch a few dollars, one in excellent, uncirculated condition with a mint error could be worth a lot more. In fact, a 2006 Liberty half dollar with exceptional quality and a rare error can be valued at as much as $40,000. Yes, that's right, $40,000 for a single coin. The 2006 Liberty half dollar might not seem like much at first glance, but when it's in mint condition or features a unique minting error, it becomes a valuable piece of U.S. history that collectors are eager to get their hands on. If you're a collector or just someone who enjoys keeping an eye out for rare coins, this particular piece is one to look out for. A find like this could turn out to be a life-changing discovery. If you think you might have one of these valuable coins in your collection, it's a good idea to get it professionally graded. A certified coin grading service will evaluate the coin's condition and assign it a grade, which will directly impact its market value. Having your coin graded by a professional ensures that you know exactly what it's worth, and it also makes it easier to sell or trade if you decide to doubt. In conclusion, the 2006 Liberty Half Dollar is much more than just a modern coin. It's a potential goldmine for collectors who know what to look for. Whether it's in perfect, uncirculated condition or has a rare minting error, this coin has proven to be one of the more valuable pieces in the world of US coinage. So, if you have a 2006 Liberty Half Dollar sitting in your collection, or you happen to come across one in your change, take a closer look. You could be holding a coin worth $40,000. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that you might not think twice about, but this particular piece could be worth more than you ever imagined. I'm talking about the United States Liberty Half Dollar, minted in 2021. You might be wondering, how could a coin from just a few years ago possibly be worth a fortune? Well, stick with me, and I'll explain how this coin could hold a value of more than $49,000. Yes, you heard that correctly. The Liberty Half Dollar series is one of the most iconic in US history. While this coin has been in circulation for decades, the 2021 version is particularly interesting, as it marks a significant moment in American numismatic history. The 2021 mint mark represents a year that was rich in change and adaptation, both in the world and within the United States Mint itself. In recent years, the Mint has worked to strike coins that are not only representative of the nation's values but also reflective of the times we live in. The Liberty Half Dollar design is a symbol of American strength, independence, and freedom. The coin features Lady Liberty, an emblem of hope and unity, wearing a Phrygian cap, which is a symbol of liberty that dates back to ancient Rome. The obverse side of the coin showcases her portrait, while the reverse side features an eagle, another symbol of freedom, perched proudly with its wings spread. This striking and powerful design has endured the test of time, and each iteration of the Liberty Half Dollar continues to embody the resilience of the American people. But why, you may ask, would a relatively modern coin like the 2021 Liberty Half Dollar be worth so much? The answer lies in its rarity, its condition, and quite importantly, its minting process. Despite the fact that this coin was minted in 2021, a key factor in determining its value is the condition in which it was kept. Most of the 2021 Liberty Half Dollars that were released into circulation have likely been spent, handled, and worn down by everyday use. Coins that show signs of wear, scratches, fading, and dents lose their appeal to collectors. But if you happen to have one of these coins in pristine, uncirculated condition, it becomes far more valuable. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition are far rarer than you might think. People often think that modern coins are easy to come by and that they don't have much value, but this isn't always the case. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins that have remained in mint condition, untouched by the wear and tear of circulation. These uncirculated coins often command higher prices at auctions or from collectors, and as the years pass, they only become harder to find. But there's another factor that can make the 2021 Liberty Half Dollar so valuable: errors. Minting errors are one of the most fascinating aspects of coin collecting. These errors can range from slight design misalignments to more significant mistakes, like incorrect engravings or defects in the metal. Error coins are considered highly desirable because they are unique, making them one-of-a-kind pieces. Collectors absolutely love mint errors, and the rarer the mistake, the more money the coin can fetch. Imagine finding a 2021 Liberty Half Dollar with a minting error, a doubled die, an off-center strike, or even a mistake in the engraving. These coins are highly coveted, and they can be worth far more than the typical version of the coin. So, if you happen to stumble upon a 2021 Liberty Half Dollar with a unique flaw, you may be holding onto a small treasure that could change your financial future. Now, let's talk about just how much a 2021 Liberty Half Dollar can be worth. A standard coin, even in good condition, might only be worth a few dollars to a collector. But a coin that's been kept in mint condition, or one that has a rare minting error, could command a much higher price. And, as we know, collectors and investors are always looking for the next great find, especially when it comes to coins that are both rare and historically significant. When a coin is in perfect, uncirculated condition or features a rare error, the value can skyrocket. For a 2021 Liberty half dollar, we're talking about a coin that could potentially fetch as much as $49,000. That's right, $49,000 for a single coin. This incredible value comes from the rarity of uncirculated, flawless specimens and the high demand from collectors who understand just how valuable these coins can be. If you have a 2021 Liberty half dollar in your collection, or if you come across one while coin hunting, make sure to take a closer look. It could be worth far more than its face value, and it might just be the jackpot you've been searching for. If you're serious about finding out how much your coin is worth, the best next step is to have it professionally graded. A certified coin grading service can evaluate your coin's condition, assign it a grade, and give you an accurate estimate of its market value. Knowing the grade of your coin is crucial if you're looking to sell or trade it, and it also helps you understand just how rare and valuable it truly is. To wrap up, the 2021 Liberty half dollar is more than just a modern piece of U.S. currency. It's a potential goldmine for those who know where to look. Whether it's an uncirculated version in perfect condition or a coin with a rare minting error, this coin could be worth far more than you ever thought possible. So, the next time you find a 2021 Liberty half dollar in your pocket, don't just toss it aside, take a closer look. You could be holding a coin worth $49,000. Today, we're going to explore a truly fascinating piece of American coinage, the United States Liberty half dollar minted in 1972. You might have seen this coin before or even have one in your collection, but did you know that a 1972 Liberty half dollar can actually be worth a small fortune? If you've ever wondered whether a vintage coin from the 70s could hold significant value, you're about to find out. By the end of this video, you'll be amazed at how much this coin can be worth, and trust me, it's not just pocket change. Now, let's take a moment to look back at the historical context of the 1972 Liberty half dollar. The Liberty half dollar has been a symbol of freedom and strength in the U.S. for decades, and the 1972 version is no exception. With the obverse featuring a powerful image of Lady Liberty wearing her iconic Phrygian cap and the reverse side showing a strong eagle holding an olive branch, this coin has continued to represent America's values of liberty and strength. But despite the fact that the coin was widely circulated at the time, finding one in pristine condition today is becoming rarer by the year. The 1972 Liberty half dollar was minted as part of a series that spanned decades, with several different designs over the years. The coin was widely used, especially as part of the general currency circulating in the 70s. However, like many coins, time has taken its toll. Most of the coins from that era are worn down, dented, and scratched from being passed around in daily transactions. So, what makes the 1972 Liberty half dollar special? The key lies in its condition and rarity. The truly valuable ones are those that have remained in excellent, uncirculated condition. A coin that is still in its original state, free from scratches, dents, or heavy circulation marks, is what collectors are truly after. These uncirculated versions are far rarer than you might think. Most people don't realize that even a coin minted just a few decades ago could be so rare and valuable in mint condition. And if you happen to come across a 1972 Liberty half dollar that's been carefully stored and preserved, it could be worth far more than its face value. But there's more to the story. Minting errors are another factor that can make a 1972 Liberty half dollar much more valuable. If you're lucky enough to have a coin with a unique error, such as an off-center strike, a double die, or a misaligned design, you could be holding a real treasure. Mint errors are highly sought after by collectors because they make a coin one of a kind. These errors are rare, and the rarer the mistake, the higher the price a collector is willing to pay. So, now you're probably asking, how much could this 1972 Liberty half dollar actually be worth? While the regular, Circulated versions of the coin are only worth a few dollars. An uncirculated coin or one with a minting error can fetch much higher prices. In fact, depending on its condition and the presence of a rare error, a 1972 Liberty half-dollar could be worth as much as $59,000. That's right, $59,000. Who would have thought that a coin from 1972, which may seem like just a piece of everyday currency, could hold such immense value? But that's the magic of coin collecting. Coins that have been well preserved or that have unique characteristics can skyrocket in value over time, and the 1972 Liberty half-dollar is a perfect example of this. If you think you might have a 1972 Liberty half-dollar in your collection, or if you come across one while coin hunting, make sure to take a closer look. The condition is everything. If the coin is in mint state, with no noticeable wear or marks, or if it has a rare minting error, you could be holding onto a piece of American history that's worth a small fortune. To determine the exact value of your coin, it's a good idea to have it professionally graded by a certified coin grading service. A professional grading will give you an accurate assessment of the coin's condition, rarity, and value, which will help you understand just how much it could fetch on the market. In conclusion, the 1972 Liberty half-dollar is a fantastic example of how a coin that might seem fairly ordinary can actually be worth a lot of money. If you have one in uncirculated condition or with a mint error, you could be sitting on a potential treasure worth $59,000. So, next time you stumble upon a 1972 Liberty half-dollar, don't just pass it off as pocket change. Take a moment to inspect it closely. It could be worth much more than you think. Today, we're diving into a coin that not only has historical significance but could also be worth a small fortune. I'm talking about the United States Liberty half-dollar minted in 1776 to 1976. Yes, you heard that right. This special edition coin commemorates America's bicentennial and has become a highly coveted item among collectors. Stick around because you'll be amazed at just how much this coin could be worth today. The 1776 to 1976 Liberty half-dollar was issued to mark the 200th anniversary of the United States Declaration of Independence. It was part of a series of coins released in 1976 to celebrate the nation's monumental milestone. The coin's design is a direct nod to the country's roots, combining both the bicentennial spirit and the enduring values of liberty and freedom. On the obverse of the coin, you'll find an iconic image of liberty. She is depicted wearing a tricorn hat, a symbol of the late 18th century, which was a nod to the period during which the American Revolution took place. This design is not only visually stunning but also connects directly to the era of independence. The reverse of the coin features a bold depiction of the Liberty Bell, an emblem of freedom, with the phrase, E pluribus unum, out of many, one inscribed above. The bell serves as a reminder of the events that led to the formation of the United States and the values that the nation was founded upon. Now, you might be thinking, why is a coin minted to celebrate the bicentennial so valuable? After all, it was released in relatively large quantities. Well, the value of the 1776 to 1976 Liberty half-dollar isn't just about its release or design, it's about rarity and condition. While millions of these coins were minted, very few are in perfect, uncirculated condition today. Most of the 1976 Liberty half-dollars were spent and circulated, meaning they suffered the typical wear and tear of everyday use. Finding one in mint state, free from scratches, discoloration, or any signs of circulation, is much rarer than you might think. But there's another factor that can make this coin especially valuable. It's all about the way it was produced. Some of these 1776 to 1976 Liberty half-dollars were struck in a special, high-quality metal composition for collectors. These are known as the proof versions, and they were intended for collectors, not for general circulation. Proof coins are produced with extra care, using polished dies and a slower, more meticulous minting process, which results in a coin with sharper details and a mirror-like finish. These coins are highly desirable because they were made to a much higher standard than those intended for everyday use. However, it's not just the proof coins that can fetch top prices. Even coins that were meant for circulation can be worth a lot if they're in great condition. This brings us to the value of the 1776 to 1976 Liberty half dollar in today's market. Coins that are in uncirculated or near perfect condition are highly sought after, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for them. So, what kind of price are we talking about? Well, if you have an uncirculated 1776 to 1976 Liberty half dollar, or even better, a proof version in mint condition, you could be looking at a value of up to $65,000. Yes, that's right, $65,000 for a single coin. It may seem hard to believe that a coin minted just a few decades ago could fetch such an extraordinary price. But the reality is that rare and well-preserved coins like these are treasures that increase in value as time goes on. The 1776 to 1976 Liberty half dollar represents both a pivotal moment in American history and the artistry of coin production. That combination makes it extremely desirable for collectors. Now, you may be wondering how you can tell if your 1776 to 1976 Liberty half dollar is worth such a high price. The key is the condition of the coin. A coin that has been carefully preserved, stored, and kept in mint condition can dramatically increase in value. Coins that have been professionally graded by a certified coin grading service will have an official grade, which helps potential buyers determine its worth. In addition, some coins from the 1976 minting have unique features or errors that make them even more valuable. Minting errors, such as off-center strikes, doubled dies, or other imperfections, are highly prized by collectors because they make the coin even rarer. If you happen to find a 1776 to 1976 Liberty half dollar with a mint error, it could be worth even more than the standard versions. So, always check your coins carefully for any signs of rarity or unique characteristics. The value of the 1776 to 1976 Liberty half dollar is a perfect example of how coins can become valuable over time. What might have once been seen as just another commemorative coin has, in some cases, turned into a true treasure for collectors. Whether you have a proof version or a regular circulation coin, if it's in pristine condition, it could be worth significantly more than its face value. In conclusion, the United States Liberty half dollar minted in 1776 to 1976 is not just a piece of history, it's a coin that holds incredible potential value. With the right combination of condition and rarity, this coin could be worth as much as $65,000. So, take a closer look at any 1776 to 1976 Liberty half dollars you have, because you could be holding on to a rare and valuable piece of American numismatic history. If you found this video interesting and want to learn more about rare coins, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content. Happy coin hunting, and remember, your next treasure might be closer than you think.